Hello and welcome back to another video for Smart Lab S1, learning how to use Smart. Next step is figuring out how to use the internal signal generator. First thing I'm going to do is go and hide the built-in mic. We're actually done with that. And if you see any stored traces, which you just created, you can hide that as well. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the signal generator. It's down here by default in the lower right. And you can see basic parameters are available, but if you click on the word signal generator, you can bring up the settings window. And you already set its output earlier. I'm going to cancel this for a second. When you opened up the measurement configuration, it was actually earlier, excuse me, on that. I'm going to close that. Earlier, when we first set up the I/O, we set up its outputs, and that meant we were setting up how the signal generator was going to drive the interface. So we know where it's going back into the signal generator parameters here. It's going to default to pink noise. That's what we want most of the time. Its default level is minus 48. This is actually a little low at times, so I'm going to move that up to minus 20. And we can turn it on here. And you can also turn it on or off with the button here. So leaving it on, the way you're going to configure this is if you do have anything plugged to input one of your interface, unplug it. So unplug Pro Tools if you've done that already. And you're going to set a loopback cable. So the output of your interface, one side of it, say the left side, plugged into input one of your interface, say your left input. So 1 to 1. Usually a guitar cable will do this. And input 1 should correspond with this engine right here. We're going to turn off the built-in mic, and I'm going to turn on input 1. And you can see that I am clipping right now, and that's showing up all white here because it's distorted. I'm actually going to grab the front panel level of my audio interface here and bring down the level a bunch. And an ideal level is right here where the meter goes to yellow. Here, if I give you just a little bit more level, you'll see that here. That is minus 12. And this is saturating down here right now on the spectrograph because I need to set the max and min of the spectrograph however I want it. So you can see it's pink noise coming in from the generator, and that's basically what I wanted you to do. Let's see if there was anything I've missed. Press spacebar to capture a trace. Name it your first name.generator. So we'll do that. Again, captures down here, or spacebar. And my first name, which is Eric. What was I supposed to call it? Generator. I didn't mess that up, didn't I? Eric.generator. And that's, of course, going to show over here in the stored traces. And then with your first name generator trace and the pink noise base still available, take a screenshot. So let's take a screenshot and name it your first name.spectrum. Okay, and that's only if you're turning this in do you need to take a screenshot. All right, so that's great. We'll end this video here.